Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 803rd day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. Russia has lost approximately 476,460 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war, the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces reported. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 1,160 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 25 tanks, 14 armored combat vehicles, 37 artillery systems, 1 air defense system, 34 drones, 1 cruise missile, 32 vehicles, and 9 pieces of special equipment. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. There were 87 combat engagements. The enemy launched a total of 2 missile and 69 air strikes, carried out 52 multiple launch rocket system attacks on positions of Ukrainian troops and various settlements. The Ukrainian Air Force launched air strikes on 11 concentrations of Russian troops. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian missile forces hit 1 enemy artillery system. Ukrainian Air Defense Forces shot down 1 Kh-59 guided air-launched missile. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War, the Kremlin appears to be re-intensifying a reflexive control campaign targeting Western decision-making using nuclear threats and diplomatic manipulation. Russian elites and Kremlin officials are reportedly vying for influential positions in the Russian government ahead of the Russian presidential inauguration on May 7 to prematurely secure powerful roles in the event that Russian President Vladimir Putin leaves power around the end of his new term. A Russian insider source, who has routinely been accurate about past Russian military command changes, claimed that the Russian military command appointed the commanders and chiefs of staff of the newly formed Leningrad and Moscow military districts. The Kremlin continues tightening the restrictions on individuals it designates as foreign agents, restricting their ability to serve in government roles, likely in a disguised purge of officials who do not adequately align with the Kremlin. Ukraine's main military intelligence directorate conducted a successful maritime drone strike against a Russian patrol boat in occupied Crimea on May 6, and Ukrainian forces are reportedly adapting their maritime drones to combat Russian defensive measures. Russia may be switching sides in the Sudanese civil war to support the Sudanese Armed Forces, SAF, in pursuit of a Red Sea naval base for Russia, which would align Iranian and Russian Sudanese policy and create opportunities for increased Iranian-Russian cooperation in Sudan and the broader Red Sea area. Russia has pursued a Red Sea port since 2008 to protect its economic interests in the area and improve its military posture by increasing its ability to challenge the West in the broader region, including in the Mediterranean Sea and Indian Ocean. Russia backing the Sudanese armed forces would greatly benefit Iran by aligning Iranian and Russian policy and strategy in the region, which would advance Iran's own aims of securing a Red Sea base in Sudan. The Kremlin is additionally pursuing secondary objectives, including sidelining Ukrainian and U.S. influence in Sudan through its outreach to the Sudanese armed forces. Ukrainian Zaporizhia Oblast head Ivan Fedorov stated that Russian authorities have created the infrastructure necessary to conscript Ukrainians in occupied Zaporizhia Oblast and plan to conscript more than 150,000 Ukrainians into the Russian army in an unspecified time period. Russian forces recently made confirmed advances northwest of Svatov, near Avdiivka, in western Zaporizhia Oblast, and in East Bank Kherson Oblast. In Zelensky's nightly video he covered several points. Firstly, he met with military staff to discuss challenges at the front lines, weapons production, and deliveries from partner countries. He emphasized the need for faster aid to get weapons to soldiers. Secondly, he celebrated Infantry Day and awarded honors to soldiers and brigades. Lastly, he is actively preparing for a peace summit in Switzerland. He spoke with leaders from several countries, inviting them and urging them to promote a just peace based on international law. He believes the summit will show which countries support true equality and force Russia to comply with international norms. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.